Hi church, my name's Amy. I normally go to King's City Centre and I'm currently a junior doctor at the Norfolk and Norwich Hospital. I just want to share a bit with you about how generous God has been to me over these past couple of weeks. So when coronavirus first started, there was a lot of uncertainty at work. I was worried about what it might be like to look after very sick COVID patients. And it was really unclear about how much, where and when we would be working. All of my plans for the summer had been interrupted by this new change in work. I was also worried about vulnerable family, both in the UK and abroad. And this was all added to by the fact that I couldn't see my friends or church who normally help me through times like this. And then it was all compounded when I was asked to move out of my current accommodation at short notice. I lodged with a family and they had a vulnerable member who I couldn't be around if I was at work. On that day, I felt devastated and full of sorrow. But I've never met God in such a way before. He gave me joy that I'd never known. I knew in those times that all I ever needed really was God. Psalm 23 verse 6 particularly spoke to me. It talks about how goodness and love will follow us all the days of our life. And I knew this to be so true because God had gifted his son to me, and that through Jesus I could have everything I ever need: faith, hope, security, love, provision. And on top of this amazing gift of salvation that God has given us, he completely turned my situation around. I managed to find a flat in the middle of lockdown, one that is perfect for me, with a generous discount from the landlord for being a doctor. Friends opened up spare rooms to me so generously. My life group amazingly found all the things that I'd need for moving. The sunshine came out, and the tsunami of sick patients that we expected at the hospital haven't yet arrived, and work is the quietest that I've ever known it. And the need to move out of my accommodation so urgently went away. I've been able to stay with this family in lockdown, and they have become like a second family to me in what I thought would be a really lonely time. All of these things are generous gifts to me from my Father, the one who not only gave me his son, but also has given me so much more. I just wanted to share a song that's really been speaking to me. It's written by Stephanie Gretzinger, and it really kind of summarises about how much God has done for me. If my heart could tell a story, if my life would sing a song, if I have a testimony, if I have anything at all, no one ever cared for me like Jesus. His faithful hand has held me all this way, and when I'm old and grey, and my days are numbered on the earth, let it be known, in you alone my joy was found. Let my children tell their children, let this be their memory, that all my treasure was in heaven, and you were everything to me. No one ever cared for me like Jesus.